Hey everybody, it's the Boss Lady here, coming to you today with a thrift haul. I think it's my first one for 2018. I haven't really been finding a lot of things that I need. I have some projects that I'm kind of got on the forefront, and so I'm looking for specific things, and when I don't find them, then I just pass on stuff. So haven't been finding a whole lot lately, but I wanted to get my feet wet and go out and see what I can see. So I did go, I think, what was it, about 2 weeks ago? Yes, I think I went 2 weeks ago and I only got two items. I posted it to Instagram, but I'm going to show it here on the channel. So the first item is I picked up some napkin rings. So they look like this and they are pineapples. I got them for $3. And I went to, let me back it up. I went to Salvation Army, and it's my favorite thrift store, I guess. But I went to Salvation Army, and the reason why is because they have the buy it by the pound section and they have the Target overflow section. And so these came out of the Target overflow section. They also had the other napkin rings that they were selling in the one spot during the fall and Thanksgiving time, the ones with the leaves, and they came in gold and rose gold and stuff like that. They had those, but I didn't get them. I like these because these were a lot heavier. So I picked these up for hopefully the summer. I can do a cute little summer tablescape or something. And like I said, I paid $3. Then I was looking for a new tablecloth. I'm always looking for tablecloths because the table that I have now, it's like a round shaped table. And so all my tablecloths are pretty much like oblong shape or rectangle shape. So even though they do work though, I mean, I can make it work, but I still want to get some that are round. So I found one, and it's the Threshold brand from Target. It was regular price $14.99 in the store. Then they clearanced it out. Then they shipped it off to the Salvation Army, and the Salvation Army sold it for $5. So I got this, and it's just yellow. And I figured this would be something perfect for the spring because it's time to. I mean, even though I love my earth tones and my dark colors, I still want to kind of make the dining room a little more cheery and whatever. So excuse me for a second. Excuse me. So I did, pick that up because I wanted something a little more bright. I'm going to get a tablecloth for the kitchen table, but I want one that's a wipe off, not so much a cloth, because we do so much in the kitchen, whether I'm preparing meals or Miss Peanut is eating. I just want something that I can just kind of wipe off. So I'm going to get more of an inexpensive tablecloth for the kitchen. Now, I went back to Salvation Army yesterday, which was Thursday, right before TGIT. And I went back to the Target overflow section because they had a home decor section that was amazing. Oh my gosh, I saw so much stuff there. I mean, they had stuff that was gold. They had stuff that was natural tones. They had rose gold. They had black. Just all type of different items for like your tables or your china cabinets, your curios, your mantles. I saw this beautiful rose gold platter and I was like, oh, but then I thought about it and I said, well, I really don't have a lot of rose gold in the house. So there's no sense in me picking up something that I don't really have in the house because I'm not in the position or in the market of changing things over, if that makes sense. So I said, nah, I'm gonna have to pass on that. But while I was in that section, I saw some things that were Easter related. So I picked up another box by Threshold, and these are vase filler eggs. They were regular price $9.99 at Target, and Salvation Army was selling them for $5. And they look like this. And I think these were sold last year. So they also had like some topiaries, same color. And I was like, ooh, that doesn't look too bad. I'm hoping that they don't clash against that yellow, but we'll see. Because I mean, there's different colors in here or whatever. So we'll see. I'm, play with it and see what happens. But I got these for $5. Then another box by Threshold I found. Regular price $9.99. And Salvation Army was selling it for $5. Were these moss eggs. And they look like this. Now, I saw something, I can't remember whose channel it was, but someone said that Dollar Tree sells something that's kind of like this, little moss little things. And I was actually going to go look for them at Dollar Tree because I had never seen them in my Dollar Tree before. But I've been hearing and been seeing on videos that they do sell these little moss type little, rocks or whatever. And so I was going to look for some, but I came across this instead. So I said, well, I'll just be using these. So sorry for that glare. I'm sitting by a window, got lights going, yeah. And you can tell the lights are bothering me because the way I'm looking at the camera. Side note, real fast, and then I'll continue on. Still kind of dealing with the effects of the migraine. This has been I think this is my 4th day in. I don't remember. Yeah, today's Friday. So, right now the migraine's not there, but it's how can I explain it? I'll put it this way. It's not the intense pain. Like right now, my vision is even blurry. It's not the intense pain of the migraine, like where I'm like, oh my God, but it's the cloud. And so, no, having migraines, for part of my life, what I am suffering from right now is called a migraine cluster, where you have the migraine and it goes on for however long. You take the medication to get it to calm down. It finally calms all the way down and then spikes back up and then calms down and spikes up. It's a cluster. So Thursday, I went, I would say half a day without a migraine. And then right when I laid down to take a nap, because my body was saying, okay, you're tired, you need to rest and rejuvenate, there was a light on, which that light is on right now. And it's on because I'm doing the video. But anyway, the light was on. It wasn't so much shining in my face, but I could still feel like the rays of the light. And so it was hitting this eye, which this is the eye that I keep getting that migraine in. And I had to tell Miss Peanut to please turn it off because I couldn't handle it. Like every light in the house was off. I had the curtains closed. I'm Vampire Central, okay? If you suffer from migraines, you know what I'm talking about. Vampire Central. Has to be black, has to be dark. You take a blanket, throw it over your head. I can breathe, just leave me alone type of situation. So that's what Boss Lady is dealing with. And then, of course, yesterday I started kind of getting a little nauseous feeling. And I'm like, you know what, Holy Ghost, I need you to come in right now and heal this body because I don't have time for this. So anyway, let's move on. I got a few more items to show you. So also in the Target overflow section at Salvation Army, I came across this beautiful little basket. It is so cute. It's kind of deep, has handles on both sides, and it has a chalkboard label right here. Now, I wasn't really for sure if I really needed the label, but I thought it was cute once I saw it on there. And there's a few, like, imperfections. It looks like it's been just kind of, like, I don't know, brushed up against something, so the coloring's a little off or whatever. I don't care about that. I just care about the quality of it, and it is very solid. I mean, it has great quality to it. So, excuse me for a second, sorry. So anyway, so I got this, and I got this for a particular reason, and I will tell you, by my front door, I have a table. Beautiful table. It's kind of small, whatever. It's a little side table. And that's where I tried to do vignettes on that table. But because it sits next to the mailbox, my vignettes get overtaken by the mail. And so I needed something that can corral the mail. Mail come in, mail goes in here. We go through the basket, go through the mail. Shred the stuff that we need to shred, toss stuff that we need to toss, pay the bills that come in, we're done. So, I had a basket there during Christmas time, but it was a smaller basket. And I was using the basket mainly for the Christmas cards, but mail was going in it too. Well, I like that concept. And I like the concept of, okay, I need something that's going to house our mail. And I'm also going to look for a a garbage can. So as I'm getting the mail in, if it's trash or if it needs to be shredded, it can go in that garbage can underneath the table. And then that way it just doesn't get so. So anyway, so I got this to corral our mail. Now I know you're probably saying, gosh, boss lady, that's a big basket. Yes, it is. And it's probably going to take a majority of the table. But it's needed and is much appreciated. So when I picked it up, there was no price on it. There's a tag on it, but this tag just says, I don't know. It just says, I guess, where it came from. California's on here and whatever, and it tells what type of basket it is, and I'm getting it all over my clothes. Ooh. Anyway, there was no price on it. So there's a sign up in the store that if price tags are altered or if there is no price, they will not sell the item. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, I really want this basket. And like I said, the home decor section was banging with stuff, but they did not have another one of these that I could show them. Look, same basket, whatever. So there was a girl who worked there who I actually taught her as she was a child when I worked in the schools. And she remembered who I was. Thank the Lord. It's always nice to have friends in places, okay? So anyway, I told her it didn't have a price. I really wanted it, because she priced it for me. She said, I'll give it to you for $4. I said sold, because I do believe this costs way more than $4 at Target. So I got that. So I spent, $14 plus tax down there. Oh, wait, I'm getting messy. So then I went to the buy by the pound section. And only reason why I went is because they had a lot of dishes. And I said, well, let me see. Because when I was in the Target overflow section, they had some dishes and they had these white plates and they were square and they were cute, but they wanted $25 for them. Then I saw these teal colored plates and it was the full set, but they wanted $25 for them. And I said, well, $25, I can go to the regular store. So I was like, no, plus I have teal plates in the kitchen from Dollar Tree that I actually got at a different thrift store for less than $1 a piece. So I said, no, I don't need more than one teal set of dishes. So anyway, came across these other dishes, and these are just really plain. Because I want something that's like a everyday, not so cutesy, not so artsy, or, so elegant that, the family's scared to eat off of them, if that makes sense. So I found these cream plates. They look like this. And they are by someone called Thomas O'Brien. It's the Claire edition, I guess. Yeah. So I didn't look up the name or anything, and if I do, I might put it across the top here. But anyway, really nice, really plain. It's a cream colored plate. It's not white. And I thought these were really, really nice. So I picked up 4 of these. And once again, this is buy it by the pound section. And then I came across these cute little salad plates, and they look like this. And I love the little flower detail. This is by Hallmark. It's the Hallmark Home Collection by Sakura, if that makes sense. I don't know if that does or not, because I don't follow them like that. But anyway, I thought this would be a really nice breath of fresh air type of place settings or whatever for the table. I like that this plate is trimmed in green, and it has a gold trim around the edge. And so I was looking at, glasses and things because I kind of wanted to go with like a green glass. But then I thought about it, I have my Dollar Tree glasses that are trimmed in gold. So I said that'd be perfect to go with these. Then I'm not having to buy. I can just use what I have. So I wanted something different, something light, something fresh, refreshing for Easter. And so now you can kind of see which way I'm going with things. So let's get to the savings. Like I said, buy by the pound section, right? So I was like, oh, let it be under $5. Let it be under $5. But let me tell you, the cream plates, they're heavy. I mean, like weighted, very heavy. I mean, it's all glass or ceramic, whatever. Anyway, so as soon as I said let it be $5, the lady said, oh, it's $10 plus. And I was like, what? And so I'm looking at it and I'm like, gosh, I really didn't want to spend $10. I mean, okay, I didn't want to spend $10. I'm just being honest. Because the weight came up to 10.25. So I said, oh, that's so much. And so it was late. It was not real late, but it was after 6. And they closed, I think, at 8:45. So anyway, and it was just this one girl up there, and she said, I'll give it to you for $8. And I was like, ugh, that's still a lot. Because if you've been following me for a long time, you know when I go thrifting, I go in with a thrift budget. So my budget for this trip was $20 total. I had already spent $14 and some change in the overflow section. So I was like, I got $5. So then she said, well, I'll give it to you for 6. That's as low as I can go. I'm like, okay, let me see what I can work with. So I pulled out the 5 because that's what I had from, my first purchase. And then I said, I don't really know if I have any change because I don't know if I told you guys, but Miss Pina and I, we're actually saving for a big adventure that I'm hoping will take place in 2 years. So anyway, if not sooner, depending on, how much we save. So all the change that I have been getting, I have been actually saving and putting up. So I have been taking all the change out my purse. So I didn't know if I had change in my wristlet or not. So I just turned the wristlet over, dumped it out, and let me tell you, the total came up to $6.42. Guys, when I tell you my God is awesome, if you stay faithful, he will bless you. There was a song playing in the store called Fill Me Up. And it's a song that we sing at church. So I'm in the store just humming this song. Humming. I'm like, oh, that song been on my heart. All week while I've been sick, been on my heart. So I dumped the wallet over, the wristlet. And at first, quarters just start falling out. And I was like, oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 75 cents right there. And then all of a sudden, nickels and dimes start falling out there. And I was like, okay. So then I went from $5 to $6. And I said, ugh, how much you say it is? And she said 42 cents. I was like, okay. So I dumped some more. 2 dimes fell out and a bunch of pennies. I was like, I'm short a couple, about 20 cents, whatever, Kept on shaking. And there was another quarter inside my purse. I was able to pay that woman exact money, $6.42 for my dishes. I went over my budget, $1.42. But I'm happy with what I got. So, because I could have went over a whole lot more. But I'm thankful that, 1, I was blessed. 2, I had the means to take care of it. And the reason why I'm bringing all that up is because a lot of times when people go thrifting, they just kind of frivolously thrift. Just they buy regardless. And, their house just fills up with stuff. I'm not trying to fill up my house. Right now, we are in spring cleaning mode, even though now I'm kind of sick and can't do what I need to do. But I'm not in the position or the mindset right now to be just buying stuff frivolously and just filling up my house. Now, with that being said, I will tell you, I am going back to Salvation Army today. They have some items there that I definitely want. It's 3 items, and I'm super excited. So now only reason why I'm going back today is because 1, it's payday. 2, my thrift budget starts over. So if I end up spending my budget and beyond, then that means I just don't thrift for the next however long. But there was 3 items in there that I saw, and it's in the Target overflow section, so I know I'm going to spend some money that I cannot live without. So I'm going to get that because it's something, all I can say is, I'll put it this way. There are 2 types of people, cookers and cleaners. Y'all know what type I am. So that's all I'm going to tell you. That's just a little, sneak peek, little teaser for my next thrift haul. So you just have to stay tuned if you want to see what it is Boss Lady gets. It will be only 3 items unless I come across something else. But there's 3 items for sure that I'm going to get. And which one is Boss Lady? Is she a cooker or is she a cleaner? You tell me in the comment section below. And I'll see everybody in a new video. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.